Take off with phrasal verbs. Planning and booking trips. Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to continue our exciting journey into the world of phrasal verbs. More specifically, we'll focus on phrasal verbs used for planning and booking trips. These expressions are often used in everyday English, especially when talking about travel and transportation. So, fasten your seatbelts and let's get started. Before diving in, let's quickly recall what phrasal verbs are. A phrasal verb is an idiomatic phrase consisting of a verb and another element, typically either an adverb or a preposition. For example, check in or take off. They can take on different meanings based on their combination and context. Now, let's look at some common phrasal verbs used in planning and booking trips. 1. Book up. To reserve all available spaces or times. For example, the flights to Hawaii are booked up quickly during the holiday season. 2. Check in. To confirm your arrival at a hotel or airport. For example, we need to check in at the airport 2 hours before our flight. 3. Set off. To start a journey. For example, we set off early to avoid the traffic. 4. Take off. When an airplane leaves the ground. For example, our plane is scheduled to take off at 6 p.m. 5. Pick up. To collect someone or something. For example, can you pick me up from the airport? 6. Drop off. To leave someone or something at a specific location. For example, I will drop you off at the airport on my way to work. 7. Look up. To search for information. For example, can you look up the flight times for me? Next, let's practice using these phrasal verbs. Remember, practice is key to mastering them. Think of a trip you're planning and try to use as many of these phrasal verbs as possible while describing it. Make sentences with each of these phrasal verbs and share them with your language learning buddy or in the comments below. Remember, the more you use them, the more naturally they will come to you when you're speaking or writing English. That's all for today's lesson on phrasal verbs for planning and booking trips. Hopefully, you now have a better understanding of these expressions and can start incorporating them into your English conversations. Don't forget, the more you use them, the easier it gets. So, why not start planning your dream trip now, and practice using these phrasal verbs? Safe travels and see you in the next lesson.